Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I thought for a change I would actually do some commentary on one of my videos. It did help in the fact that since the latest update with World of Warships, occasionally I've had some games where the audio has really stuffed up. I'm not exactly sure what's happened, but it's only been since the latest update. So I thought, why not have a good chance to do a bit of commentary? So I've muted the sound on the video, and you'll just hear me just having a bit of a chat. I have recently purchased this ship, the AKATSUKI. I probably won't try and pronounce that name too often, but it's a Tier 6 Japanese destroyer. I really love the Japanese destroyers, and working my way to Tier 7, so I'll just quickly jump in here. So here I see some battleships straight ahead. Of course, battleships are the perfect target for your torpedoes, so I target the rightmost battleships there. I also have a bit of a shot here at the Myoko. I did turn to hard left there, and just to get my torpedoes out, and did manage to, as usual, crash into a little island there, but it definitely hasn't hurt my chances. I've now been spotted, so just trying to keep on the move. This ship does have some great firepower. Now, I hadn't used armor piercing before with this ship, so I did quickly switch over to some armor piercing here. And I really enjoyed its firepower against this Japanese cruiser. Whether it's just because I was firing at a Japanese cruiser, I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure from memory I get a Citadel hit here at one stage, and there it is. Yeah, really nice firepower for destroyer. Now I get quite damaged here and set on fire. And there you go, got a couple of Citadel hits. I close in here, my torpedoes are reloaded, and probably a bit of overkill there, but really move in and get a nice big torpedo kill. Now at this stage I'm in quite a bit of trouble and quite damaged. I figure it's about time I get the hell out of there. Luckily there wasn't a lot of contacts out to the left here. I think from memory it was just a couple of battleships on the other side of these islands, sort of moving through the middle there. And again, battleships are pretty much my target when I'm in a destroyer. So they're nice and slow moving, pretty predictable. And usually when they see your torpedoes, it's pretty much too late. So as you can see, I've already done a fair bit of damage in really in perhaps a couple of minutes. Flooding damage, torpedo hits, kill, some Citadel hits, incapacitations, and yeah, quite a few just hits with rounds. So I'm coming back around here and sort of having a look at my target options, and I definitely have these two battleships in mind. Just sort of checking out their ranges. I see that Iowa's sort of moving on the other side of this island, and decide, well, that's going to be probably the ideal target. But at the same token, the Nagato is, in a similar position. I like when battleships are sort of going to be hidden by these little islands. It quite regularly blocks their view of you. I think at this stage I'm not spotted anyway. I'm quite lucky here. There's no one really with these battleships. And also blocks their view of the torpedoes that are incoming. So creates a bit of a false sense of security for them, and they tend to go straight past the island, and your torpedo is obviously already incoming. One of the good things about this little destroyer, and I haven't really upgraded it as yet, this is pretty much as you see as you get it. I have done the first 3 upgrades, but none of the upgrades that are further down the line. So it has a 10 kilometer torpedo range, which is great. So I've just launched a good barrage there against the Nagato. Whether they'll hit, it is a fair distance, 10 k's. A lot can happen in that distance. And then I also see the Scharnhorsts there. Now the Scharnhorst I'm always a bit more wary of. They do call it a battleship, but I definitely don't class it as a battleship. I definitely class it as a pain in the arse though. and that's definitely a ship I have to worry a little bit more about. Now at this stage I see the airplane come up here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be spotted maybe soon, so I'm getting a bit wary of closing too much closer, and I'm trying to stay sort of the other side of the island. My torpedoes are sort of reloading again pretty quickly, and there's that torpedo kill, so yeah, quite successful there. And here's the Scharnhorst. So I'm going to, while I have the opportunity, I'm going to take a few shots at the Scharnhorst here, I think. You have to excuse me, it was a couple of hours ago that I did play this battle, so I'm trying to remember what I actually do, but I'm pretty sure I take some shots at the Scharnhorst here while I have her sort of complete side-on broadside, and then I take a shot at the Iowa, because why not? And I sort of peel off so I don't get spotted here. One thing you don't want to really do is get spotted. But again, the great thing about these Japanese destroyers is the 10 kilometer torpedo range is just so great. You can really sit back, stay nice and stealthy, and of course you've also got your smoke and your speed acceleration. Now here's my torpedoes incoming. I've got a hit on the Iowa there, and one, two, only one on the Scharnhorst. Okay, so that would have been ideal. So right now the Iowa's probably thinking, where the hell is this guy? I'm still quite some distance away, unspotted, and getting ready for my next torpedo run. And definitely going to target these two battleships here. Scharnhorst doesn't need much more to get destroyed. There's one shot at her. Now the Iowa's next on my hit list here. So two launches. This does have 3 sets of 3 launches, which is awesome. Really looking forward to getting the Tier 7 Japanese destroyer. And here's the nice slow moving Iowa putting along. Probably his attention is on the other battleships, which is a pretty sensible option. He doesn't know I'm out here, but if he does see these torpedoes, it's already too late. And that's the 3rd kill. So I think I'm going to have a little bit of a quiet patch here, as I've sort of, well, to be honest, destroyed all the ships out in this distance. So I'll just say, first of all, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching any of my videos that you have in the past. I love that I can record some footage and have anyone watch it and enjoy it. Yeah, it's just awesome to share videos with people. And I'm really loving World of Warships. Recently the German battleships have come on as early access. I haven't got access to any of them as yet. I have got some crates, but haven't been lucky enough to get any in them. And really looking forward to getting my hands on some. So I've decided to buy some. I actually can't remember what they call the credits in this. It was gold in World of Tanks. I think they're doubloons or something. In this, they're gold currency anyway. I have purchased some in readiness for the German battleships, so when they come in I can really attack them and get up to top tier of those. I am on the top tier of the German cruisers at the moment. I have the Tier 7 Hipper, which is fantastic. Whenever I'm in the mood for cruisers, I pretty much use her or any of the German cruisers I've really enjoyed, especially from about Tier 4 onwards. They're probably my go-to cruisers, as I find them challenging. They aren't the easiest things to use, but they are a lot of fun. Plus I do love German ships. So I think German destroyers, I'm not far off my 5th one now, which I think is the Gade. Once I purchase that one, I perhaps won't go any further with the German destroyers. I think I will focus on the Japanese destroyers for now anyway, and get up to the top tier one, as I'd love to sink some of those high tier battleships that are out there. So anyway, here's a little destroyer here trying to capture our flag. I pretty much see that the destroyer, I think it is battleship over there is sort of taking its shots at it. Here I just launched some torpedoes in case this destroyer decides to come at me. Now he starts firing at me here, and I start to get quite well damaged. I'm thinking, do I go in and go after him, or do I get out of here? And suddenly a torpedo spread appears. Luckily I'm in a pretty good position to maneuver through that. Torpedo spread misses him. He starts sort of moving around a bit more, and I figure it's really about time to get out of here, because I could get him. As you can see there, I have 16 health, or 16 hit points left. I figure it's time to well and truly get out of here, so I pop some smoke, chuck my high speed option on, and break away. And I see over there's another battleship, and that's going to be my next target. Now I see we are a bit lower on points here, but the way I see it, we're probably going to destroy them before the either the clock runs out or the points finishes. So I figure I'm going to make my way over and try and do a bit of a torpedo run on this battleship. Again, just having a look, making sure the destroyer isn't coming this way. There's heaps of smoke in the way. So yeah, going to come over and see what I can do here. Now I have basically 0 health, so I am worried about getting shot here. Again, the destroyers I think viewed the ship that's pretty close to me here, but hasn't spotted me. So again, I could have taken some shots at him, but I don't think it's worth the risk. Now, I think the battleship behind me here hits him with a barrage and destroys him, which takes him out of the contest. And again, I see a nice fat slow moving Iowa, and he's going to be my target. I do have some other ships in support here. There's another destroyer over there launching quite a few torpedoes, and I think he sinks the other enemy destroyer that's over here with those torpedo runs. Now see here, I've sort of got a chance to launch some torpedoes at the Iowa, but I figure she might be maneuvering to escape the torpedoes that are incoming, so I figure I'll hold my fire, get a little bit closer, and take my shots. So I think that's coming up here. Now she's spotted the battleship that's behind me and firing at her. Now I come here now and I'm ready to fire. I spread my torpedoes out a little bit, but I fire completely. Now she just got hit by torpedoes there by the look of it, and is on pretty low health. Again, I could fire at her, but there's not a lot of point there, as I have basically no health. I did end up sort of hitting that island a little bit there. I've manoeuvred back, and hopefully hoping I don't get spotted here. I can see my torpedoes are right on the money, and she's about to go. That other destroyer was destroyed, and there we go. So I ended it with 4 kills there, which was great. I really love this ship, and that was a really fun game. I don't know a game when I've ended on such low health before. Perhaps I have, but I don't recall it. So thanks for watching this video, and thanks for listening to my commentary.